Welcome back to the channel, and Happy New Year, everyone. My name's Justin. I'm running for the king, and I'm here in the shed in my backyard. I'm a part-time reseller. We're going to pull some orders. Let's go. Today is Thursday. It's the 2nd of January, 2025. It sounds crazy even just to say that, basically because I'm getting old, but I got quite a few orders, and I shipped on Tuesday. I didn't film Tuesday, but I shipped a few things on Tuesday. But I have 2 on Mercari. I think there's 5 on eBay. The first one's on Mercari. It's right here. I'm going to stick you on the wall. This is General Store by Gibson Hollydale. It's a creamer and sugar bowl. I bought these at a yard sale a million years ago. They've been sitting in my store forever. I think they've been through 3 Christmases, but they finally sold on Mercari. Actually, the first one sold. I have 2 of these. This one sold for $8.54 plus shipping. I'm going to pack it up real nice so it actually makes it and get it out right away. I guess we can stick with Mercari right now. I guess I have a tie for best sale, but this is best profit. I sold this video game on Mercari, Persona 5 Royal, and really, I bought this to keep. I bought 2 copies of this, and I had that treasure box I sold earlier in the year. I had kept this one in the steelbook for me to play, but it's been sitting in the shed since last winter or something, the beginning of of 2024, and never got around to playing it. It's still sealed. I listed it at the very top of the market thinking it would not sell and I would still get to keep it and eventually play it, but it sold less than a day. It sold $49.99 plus shipping. It's going to go in a box because it's a steelbook. I don't want to get it getting bent up or banged up or anything, and no fees on Mercari right now, so at least for me. So that's going to be great. So that's $49.99 all profit right there, because when I sold the treasure box with all the extra stuff in it and the other copy of the game, it paid for what I paid for it. So that's good news there. That's my 2 Mercari sales. There's nothing on Posh. The rest is eBay, and I got a couple clothing items. Let's grab those first. The first one is in C5 up here, and I'm not going to pull it down. I'm just going to reach in there and grab it. Hey, first grab. This is a vintage Russell Athletic t-shirt made in the USA back when Russell Athletic wasn't a Walmart brand, but like the actual brand that like MLB and stuff was using. This sold $8.99 plus shipping out of my death pile. The other item is up here in C8. I got to pull that one down because I'm short. All right, and it's a polo shirt. It is right there. I have it folded in where the buttons are hidden so you can't see it, but let's see, it's a blue large polo shirt, but it says Fresca from Fresca Soda Water on the front. This one sold $12.99 plus shipping. Also out of the death pile, like almost all my clothing. Next up is an item I got in the free bin at my hometown thrift. It's up with my Christmas ornaments. And I have it wrapped up here so it didn't get broken before I ship it. I don't want it to get broken during shipping either. Let me show you. And honestly, I picked this up before Christmas. It was the day we were having my youth group Christmas party. I saw this and I grabbed it because I thought it was perfect for the youth Christmas party. Set it next to the food we had, which we had Chick-fil-A cater in. Anyway, it's Santa and a pig, and it's from 1992 is what it's stamped. It's Row Pottery Works. The only problem is it's got a crack that goes right around here underneath the basket. I got it free. I listed it anyway after Christmas, and it sold $11 plus shipping. So I think I had it listed for $13 or something, but took the offer. Just happy to see it go. I got it for free. There's not a lot of profit, but it's all profit. If you're doing the math in your head, you know I have 2 more items left. One is a big book set. It's heavy. I'm going to go grab it. I'm going to leave it here on the wall. Be right back. And this is the item I'm not going to enjoy packing today, but it won't be too bad because they can't really get broken. 16 volumes, the Family Circle Do-It-Yourself Encyclopedia right here. So these are from 1973, and I got them given to me by a couple at church. I sold those handyman guide books a couple weeks ago, I think. Same deal. Got them from them in the summer. They sat on my floor forever. I got tired of tripping on them, so I listed them. Took an offer, or I think I sent out a 10% off offer. They sold for $22.49 plus shipping. I'm pretty efficient at shipping books like this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in like plastic t-shirt bags like you get at Walmart, like Walmart bags. I have some of those that are unused, not from Walmart, but t-shirt bags. and then I'm going to wrap them in like one fell swoop of bubble wrap, probably both ways, and then they're going to go slide right into a box. I may have to Frankenbox it to make them fit without any movement, but that's the plan. And I don't know, I'm happy they're gone. It's a big chunk of my shelf that I can put something else that's not profitable on. I don't know, we'll see. I have one more sale to show you. It's here in my Lego cabinet because I was afraid it was going to get broken. I didn't think it would sell super fast. It sold in less than a day. I listed it yesterday. Let's get this cabinet open. Here's all my Lego cars and guys and such, but it's down here. It's the one thing that doesn't belong. It's a booster box of Pokemon 151. I bought 2 of these at Target. One I opened on my Pokemon channel. This one I listed last night because I thought I would at least recoup a little bit back, even though I love 151. And this box sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Now, that sounds great, just like that game that sold for $49.99. Although that game I have 0 in now because the buy was paid for. I bought 2 of these at $27.99 a piece plus tax at my Target, mainly to open. So there's not a huge amount of profit, maybe $16 after fees for this one. Happy for the sale. It's a good sale. There's not as much profit. You have to be careful when you hear people on the internet talking about how much they sell stuff for, because if they're into it for almost that same amount, the profit's not really there. That's going to be all the sales I have so far for the day. I want to share my listing goal. So 2 years ago, I did 2,023 listings in 2023. My buddy, Side Hustle Preacher, came up with that idea, and that's I ran with it all year. In 2024, I didn't want to do the same thing again and kind of just meandered. Although I did keep track of all my listings that I'd listed, which I never added up. So maybe I'll do that and share that later in the video. But this year, I'm going to be more diligent about it. I got a big notebook. Well, I got a calendar book. It's right over here. Got this calendar book where I can put my listings. See, there's yesterday's listings right there. Two things, my 2 highest things they already sold. Here's the goal I have for January. So I'm going to have monthly goals. I've been actually chatting with Side Hustle Preacher. I'm going to do monthly goals. That way, if I need to switch it up, I can. January's goal is going to be a listing goal. Let me turn you around. I'm bringing this back as a goal board right here. I'm going to try to get 5 listings a day in January. It's totally doable, but I need to build up slowly. Maybe February will be 6 listings a day or 7. We'll see how it goes. 27 days in January, not counting Sundays. I don't list on Sundays. I'm not going to include it in the goal. So 27 days is 135 listings. So far, I have 5 because I listed 5 yesterday. I didn't work in the shed yesterday, except for listing those 5 just so I could get moving on the goal. So can I get 5 listings a day? Can I get 135 for January? Surely I can. I'll keep you up to date probably weekly, or if I fall behind and start crying, then you'll see it on here as well, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Easy goal to hit on January, and then we'll start stretching it out as the year goes. That's going to be it. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me this week. It probably won't be a week, probably like 3 days, but thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Hey everybody, today is Friday. It is the 3rd of January, and I'm sticking with my January goal. I have 12 listed. I listed 7 yesterday. Not very good quality listings, but 1 sold, and we're going to grab that one. We have 3 orders total, and the one that sold that I listed yesterday sold on my Macari. It's going to be here in my box of pins and belt buckles, and it's this one. I picked it up at a yard sale, made me chuckle. It says All Around Champion Screw Up and has a screw, well, standing up, and it's in good shape. It's marked 2010 on the back, so it's definitely not vintage. And this novelty belt buckle sold for $7 plus shipping. The other 2 items are on my bookshelf. They sold on eBay, and the first one's a book that I've had for a long time, and I am not sure which shelf it is hiding at, and I just hope it is still hiding on a shelf. I see it. And it's not something I would normally pick up. I must have got it in a lot or at a storage unit, but someone bought it for 65 cents, or it was for sale for 65 cents. But it is Sir Walter Scott's The Lady of the Lake, and it was printed in 1921. I think old books are really cool. It's not worth a lot. It sold, at least for full asking price, $3.99 plus shipping. And one of my goals, not on the board or anything yet, is to go through my books by the end of February. That gives me a little bit of time to do it. And anything that's old and stagnant and everything, they're getting donated. And so I don't do that with many items. I'm usually a set it and forget it type reseller. Let it sit there forever. Eventually it'll probably sell, but I got some books that are just taking up space. They're not moving, and I just want them out of here. That way I can maybe fill those shelves with something else. And so that is the plan, and we'll probably walk through that as I go through it. One more item on the bookshelf, book related, but technically it's not media. It's a comic book, actually, a set of two down here. And it should be right here next to these Marvel comics, I think. Yeah, right here. It is two John F. Kennedy comics, one on the front, one on the back. And I picked these up at a private estate sale pick. They were actually hiding in the piano bench. It was one where I got to go down there and no one else is in the house at all, just me and my father, and we got to go through it. It had already been went through several others at an actual estate sale, and this was the leftovers. I did really well, though. This pair of comic books sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Not in the best condition, but super cool. That is going to be it for sales so far for the day. It's Friday, so if something comes in a little bit later, then we'll definitely add it on here. But check out what I pulled out of my death pile. This is a Grayflex flash tube, and so let me get the... It actually has two of these. They snap on the top. This goes like on the side of the camera to give the camera a flash. Old school, right? The thing is, Grayflex were what they used in the original Star Wars trilogy to make the lightsabers, or at least in A New Hope. And this is not that one. That one would have been, well, I probably would have listed a long time ago. It's probably worth quite a bit. But this could make a pretty nice base for a lightsaber handle. It's already got a little button and, you know, kind of a little emitter top. Just needs some, a little bit of work. We will see if it sells. This is one of the things I'm listing today, and I have no idea what it's worth. It's number 2772. It's neither Luke's nor Vader's, but it could be good for a prop. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I hope you have a great weekend. I got stuff going on at church tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to run in the morning to get there. And then, well, I'll probably be back in the shed on Monday. I know I'll be back in the shed on Monday. I have to work. I will see you then. See you Monday. Hey folks, today is Saturday. It's the 4th of January. I think I said I would see you on Monday, but I have 6 orders already, and we have a huge ice storm coming tomorrow, is what they're saying. They're saying, don't leave the house or you will die Sunday or Monday. And so, well, I'm going to get some orders out today. So when I have to walk to the post office, which is only about 4 blocks away on Monday in the ice and snow, that I won't have as many to carry. So that's the plan. I have 5 on eBay, 1 on Mercari. The one on Mercari is a plush. It's down here. It's not down here very much, actually. It's in this yellow tub over here. And I started using this yellow tub as plush overflow, I guess, because my plush bins were full. This is a little, I think it's a golden retriever pup. I listed it as that. It sold on Mercari $5, $4.99 plus shipping. The rest are on eBay. I have a shirt in box 5. Can't get the lid off, goodness. Yeah, C59. It's this Star Wars Mandalorian shirt. It's got a bunch of the Mandalorian helmets on it. I picked it up at a yard sale for 50 cents, 25 cents. It's still new. It still has the little sticker on it from when it was sold. And I think I paid 50 cents for it, a quarter. I think I already said that. It sold $7.90 plus shipping on offer. And then I have a couple books. The first is this Murder, She Wrote lot right here. Had an offer on this one. The buyer said they only needed 3 of the 4 books, and thus the offer. And I took it, and I'm only going to send them 3 books. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the 4th book, but it's going to save on shipping a little bit, maybe, because I think it's going to keep it under £1. And then the other book, it's a local book. I sold it before. I pick it up anytime I can find it super cheap, and it's right here. It doesn't sell super fast, but it sells, and it is a nickel's worth of skim milk, published at SIU, my alma mater, and it's about the Great Depression. There's a sequel to it as well, a penny's worth of something or a dime's worth of something, but it's right here. Usually it comes in this sleeve, although I've sold it without the sleeve too, and this sold for $11 plus shipping on offer as well. Next up is a Pokemon card. We already got it pulled here. It's one I just pulled the other day. It's Rev of Vroom, and it's like a little engine-looking Pokemon. It's a cool-looking card. It's not worth a whole bunch, but it sold pretty quick, $3 plus standard envelope shipping. And if you're doing the math in your head, you know I have one more item. It sold as soon as I went to the post office yesterday. It is a glass. It's in mug box number 1. I'll be right back. And here it is. This is a Horton, Here's a Who, The Wubbleless World of Dr. Seuss's Welch glass. Picked it up at that private estate sale where I got those JFK comics I sold yesterday. And this sold for $6.99 plus shipping. Really nothing in it, so it's pretty much all profit there after fees. And that's it. I know I went fast, but it's 8 o'clock. My men's breakfast at the church is at 8:30. I'm going to pack these things up really fast, head to eat breakfast, and then drop them off on the post office on my way home. They're only open till 10:30 today, so I got to have it ready. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me shortly, briefly, quickly today. I will see you for real this time on Monday. Hey folks, today's Monday, and it is the 6th of January. It's super cold outside. We've had freezing rain for almost 24 hours. It's snowing now, and all the trees are breaking. Check out this tree, right? This branch is like way up high. It's just bent all the way down, and everything's ground to a halt around here. I assume the post office is going to still be open, and I'm going to have to walk because there's no driving in my Mustang in this. It's pretty terrible. I had to get out this morning. I couldn't run just due to the ice. But I threw my yak tracks on and I'm going for a walk just to get, 30 minutes exercise before work. And I had to check out and see what was down. We could hear trees breaking all night while we were watching TV in the neighborhood and the streets over. So we kept power, which I know a lot of people in other towns have not. But we've got a few orders. I think there's 5 so far, maybe 6. As of right now. We may have more when we get to packing at lunch, but I'll let you go so I can finish my exercise here, a little hike, and I'll see you in the shed in just a bit. Hey folks, we're in the shed. It's still Monday. It's still the 6th of January, and I enjoyed my little walk, my little hike this morning in the snow and ice, but I was wrong. The post office is closed today. They have no power. No truck came in. They're not delivering mail today, and they're not accepting mail today. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these packages. I want to go ahead and pull them. I have no internet here, so I'm going to be using my phone instead of my laptop as far as getting pricing and knowing what I'm going to pull. And I can't print labels without the internet. And I don't know. I'm at least going to pull them and pack them up. They may just sit and wait for a label when we have internet, or when I can get somewhere to get internet. We'll definitely see. You may have to do the whole QR code thing at the post office. I'm not really sure. So anyway, it's going to be a weird day, and I can't work my full-time job with no internet because I'm a telecommuter, and they told us not to come into the office. I have 5 orders on eBay, 1 on Poshmark. We're going to grab that Poshmark first. I already have my little step ladder out, which you can't see, but I'm going up. Look, I'm not really this tall in real life. It's a puzzle, and it's right here. This one here is Dogs on the Dock, and I've had some puzzles forever, since 2020 probably, and some I've picked up since then, but very few, unless I can get them for nothing, which sometimes they show up in my free bin at my hometown thrift. This one's got a bunch of golden retrievers on a dock. It's 1,000 pieces. It sold on Poshmark $11 plus shipping, which means I'm going to make like 8 something. I'm sure it'll say it on the screen here. All right, let's get the eBay orders. The first one is in C6, which is right up here. And it looks like I never really picked up after my last order. C65, that's going to be about like right here. 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, here it is. This is a set of vintage LL Bean women's jeans. They sold $9.99 plus shipping. And I listed them out of my death pile when I listed a bunch of jeans like 2 months ago, but they sold. I got a sale with 2 items I picked up about 1.5 years ago at a private pick, and they're on my shelf. And I'm not going to lie, I want this shelf space back, so I'm happy they sold. It's a glass apple, which needs dusted off, and a glass pear, which is also dusty, but they're in excellent condition. I picked them up at a private pick. I think I paid like $450 for a bunch of stuff, and did really well on it. These are some of the stragglers that are still remaining. They sold for $27.99 plus shipping. Next up are 2 tins, I guess. 2 tin boxes, and one is here and the other one's right behind it. Kind of happy to see these go too, because I was afraid I was going to drop them or bend them or something. Let me try to carry them. I'm not really excited about shipping these, but this one is a Campbell Soup like truck tin. You know, where you take the, this has got a lid, and then the front also comes off. It's like 2 tins in one. Isn't that cute? Campbell's and then Hershey's. It's the exact same tin, except this one says Hershey's. And I picked them up at an estate sale, the one where I got those JFK comics that we sold the other day. These sold $9.99 plus shipping. We're 4 down, 2 to go. The next one is a cassette tape. It's a drawer 17. I'll be right back. It's cold and snowy and icy here, but someone wanted some Hawaiian music, the best of Alfred Apaka. And there it is. This sold $5.59 plus shipping. I think this was an offer I sent out, and happy for that sale. And the last one is in drawer 9. It's a CD from the big CD buy. It's my last big value CD, or my big price CD. It's down here. Let's get it out. It's still sealed. It's Waylon Jennings, A Man Called Haas. I wouldn't think this would be worth much of anything, but I think this is the original CD pressing or something. There was something special about it. And this one sold, even with the, you know, messed up plastic, it sold $49.99 plus shipping. And I can't complain when a CD sells for 50 bucks. I'm going to put that one definitely in a box to make sure it gets to the buyer without any issues. And that's it. That's all I have right now. I guess if something else comes in today and I get the internet and I can magically get these to, I don't know, I'm not driving to another post office. The next closest one is 15 minutes without ice and snow. It'd be like an hour-and-a-half trip to get there and back. So that's not definitely going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. Got my grammar messed up there. But that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to get these packed up, get them ready to ship, I guess, tomorrow. Or, like I said, if the internet comes in, I'll at least print the labels so they're ready to go. Hopefully I can reach out to eBay and they can not give me dings for late shipment, because I can't really do anything when I don't have the internet and the post office is not even open. You know, through the rain, sleet, snow, it no longer is a thing, but they really can't work without power either. So that is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, I'd appreciate you give me a thumbs down, because really either one helps with my engagement numbers. And if you haven't subscribed and, well, you like this video, then I'd appreciate the subscription. It's totally free. All we do is, well, I'd usually do a video a week just showing you what I sell as a very small part-time seller. And you can totally see what you shouldn't do if you sell on eBay. Other than that, I guess I'll see you next week. I always like to end these videos saying, I hope you have a great day. God bless.